Breaking news for skilled worker visa holders. The rules just got clearer. Oh, yes, it did. So, whether you're working or you're freelancing or you want to become a company director or you want to own a business while you are on your skilled worker visa, and yes, also the visa fees are also rising. Stay tuned to protect your immigration status and unlock your career potentials in the UK. Let's dive in. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adako. I'm a first-class law graduate and also the founder of ACN Legal Admin Services Limited and also the author of A Late Bloomer's Law Degree Journey in the UK. The book which you can find, so this is a book, you can find it on Amazon. Yeah, it will tell you a whole lot about, if you're a mature student trying to go back to study law in the UK. And if this is the first time you're here, thank you for joining me on this journey. What I simply do here is to just simplify legal processes and empower individuals like you, with the knowledge and tools to help you walk through your to help you walk through your legal issues and also the legal system confidently, because every help counts. So on this channel, I also offer tips for mature students who have decided to go back to the university to study, especially those who have decided to go back to the university to study law. I also offer tips for individuals who self-represent themselves because they are not able to afford solicitors or they are not eligible for legal aid in the UK. And it can be immigrants or UK citizen. My tips will help you navigate that issue. I also offer legal administrative services for individuals and companies and anyone interested in this type of content. So legal services like drafting your documents, legal writing, and all the rest. Yeah. In today's video, I will be talking about the certificates of sponsorship. That is the COS. There's been a recent update on the COS. So if you're a skilled worker visa, you need to listen to this. There's also updates on increase in the visa fees, and also I'll be talking about the supplementary work rules for this type of visa. That is the skilled worker visa for those who hold the skilled worker visa. Yeah. So first of all, let's talk about the certificate of sponsorship. I call it the golden ticket for your job in the UK because without it, your skilled worker visa is like, for me, I say it's like drinking tea without sugar. Yeah. So let's discuss the latest changes that the UK government has implemented for the certificate of sponsorship, which is a COS. So as a skilled worker visa holder, having a valid COS, that certificate of sponsorship from your sponsor, is very, 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 very critical. A COS confirms that your employer has verified your eligibility for the job and also has sponsorship. The key updates that the UK government has implemented is, number one, employers must now strictly, very strictly, the word strictly, adhere to updated requirements under the UK skilled worker rules. This is because they want the employers to be able to ensure that roles that they give out to employees meet the salary and skill threshold, basically. And there are several things that they would check. So they say they want the employers, the list of the things to check are: one, the employer's sponsor license status. So you as the employee, you need to check if your employer's sponsor license status is valid, is still ongoing, because they have cancelled some people's license. And then check the job code for your role in tables 1 to 3 of appendix skilled occupations. This determines if your job is eligible for a skilled worker visa. And then the updates of COS allocation guidance is also found in the official government website. So just do UK sponsor guidance. You'll find all of that. I'll put the description down below, at the end of this video. And then I want to give some tips on for your COS. So you need to confirm that your job offer aligns with the current immigration rules before accepting a role or even applying for your visa renewal. Very, very important to ensure that, for you to ensure that, I'd always say, remember, if your employer says, don't worry about the details, that's your cue to panic and to start doing more research, because a little extra research can save you a whole lot of regrets and tears later. Very important to check that. The second information coming from the UK visa concerning this skilled worker visa is increase in visa fees. I would say this is, for me, I say that this is a big elephant in the room, because it has to do with money, So, spoiler alert, they are not getting cheaper. The visa fees are not getting cheaper, unfortunately. So brace yourself for the recent increase in visa fees. This change impacts not only your visa application, but also your dependents. So it's not just you, it's your dependent and also your potential employer. So the employer who is sponsoring you, to give you the license. Yeah. So the visa fees, affects all this category of people I've mentioned, Then the skilled worker visa application fees, they have also risen. It's not the amount it used to be. I'm going to put the description down below how much it is now, what it was before, and how much it is now. So you need to ensure that your employer sponsorship licenses are up to date. So employer sponsorship licenses are now subject to higher charges for issuing COS or renewing sponsorship status. This is very important to note if you're an employer and also if you're an employee, to know why you are having to pay more money than like if you have to renew your sponsorship. I would also link the government website for this information down at the description, down below at the description, so you can see what it is on the website. And then what impact is this going to do for you? So the impact for you, this means that there's going to be tighter budgets, so you need to plan ahead. And for employers, let's just say they're also feeling the pinch. That's why these days it's so it's so difficult for them to employ more people, because of this increase in the COS. So I would say it looks like everybody's feeling the pinch. Everybody's affected by the inflation, both you as the employee and also the employer. So I guess we're all in this thing together, sort of, really. It used to be just the employee feeling the pinch, but now the employer is also feeling the pinch. Everybody's feeling the pinch right now. So I would say plan your budget carefully. Ensure you have funds for additional costs like immigration health surcharge, as the IHS, and your biometric enrollment fees. Very, very important. You need to plan ahead, save ahead. You need to know the dates that your visa is going to expire so that you can plan ahead. Now on to something exciting. So this is something exciting aside from all the visa fees and all of that. The supplementary work rules. For me, I feel that this is very exciting because did you know that you can actually legally take a second job under a skilled worker visa? I've had people ask me this question over and over again. But the thing is, there's a big but. There is a big but, because there are strict conditions to there are strict conditions, if you want to do that, So now let's just break down the rules for the supplementary work as a skilled worker visa holder. So I'll talk about the things that you can do and things that you cannot do if you are on a skilled worker visa and want to go ahead with supplementary rules. So one, you can take the things you can do. You can take additional jobs for up to 20 hours per week. Yeah, provided that number one, the job is outside your normal working hours. Yeah. Number two, the job code is on the shortage occupation list or appendix skilled occupation tables 1 to 3. Very, very important. And the same as your main sponsored role. Yeah. So those are the things that you can do. You need to ensure that you adhere to that. And then what you cannot do. This is very, very important to keep your stay in the, so that you can keep your immigration safe and not get into trouble in the United Kingdom. The things that you cannot do is you cannot work under job codes listed in the table 6 of appendix skilled occupations. These are strictly rules not eligible for supplementary work. So you need to check that table to ensure that you adhere to the rules. I would also link the government website for you at the description below. You would see the immigration rules and the link will be there for you to see for yourself. So you'll be immigration rules appendix skilled occupation. I'll put the link below at the description below. So, and one last thing, always notify your main sponsor if you take on a second job. Very important. I know that you might not want to do it, but hey, you just have to, so that you can still safeguard your visa. No sneaky side hustles, or you might end up hustling back to your home country, which you do not want to, so you need to inform them as much as you would not want to, but you just need to inform them, so. And for me, I'd say my tip is ensure that you continue working for your main sponsor as your primary employment. Very important. And I also ensure that the supplementary work that you're going to start doing does not conflict with your current job obligations. I don't think they would raise any eyebrows so long as it doesn't conflict with your job, and it doesn't affect your productivity. So that's it for today, folks. I hope that this information will be helpful for someone. I'll just like to recap the things that I have in the information I have shared. Number one, check your COS, your certificate of sponsorship, and make sure that your job is eligible. Number two, plan your finances. I'm talking about the visa, basically the visa fees and the IHS fees. Those visa fees are not plain. They're not. And then for supplementary work, it is your friend, really, but only if you follow the rules. So just ensure that you follow the rules, and everything will be fine. So if you want to stay ahead of immigration changes, hit the subscription button below, smash the like button, and also share this video with anyone who might find it helpful. And also please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and I'll answer as many as I can to the best of my ability. So thank you so much for joining me on this channel. Until next time, stay informed and stay compliant. Thank you. Bye.